And now we are in the Cape Columbine Colony, or Nature Reserve. It's between Paternoster and Tities Bay. It's on the west coast, and we are literally sitting in the sea. So it's low tide and it's busy getting high tide. So the water is coming up. The cameraman is standing with his feet in the water. I'm lucky my feet hasn't got wet yet, but I don't think it's going to be long and I will be there. But at this stage, this is where we are sitting, and it is absolutely perfect, and it's absolutely heavenly to be here. It's the place that we found that hasn't got the most wind, because it's quite a windy day out here, and yeah, we are quite secluded and it's beautiful. But yeah, we'll take a shot a little bit later tonight and we will show you that we were actually sitting in the water. So let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to play with our blues, and I've put them out here for you to see exactly what colors I'm using. But seeing that we are working against nature, we have to rush it a little bit. So I've already poured out some of the paint for us into our tray, that you can see exactly what blues I'm working with. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of a sea thing without making it too obviously that it's CC, but that you can start to learn, because most people don't know how to paint waves or are scared to paint waves, but there's quite a lot of ways you can do it. But this one is the easiest one for me, and I just love doing it. So let's go with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking my Hamilton brushes again, and I'm going to start with my weakest color, or my lightest color, which is my white. And I'm going to turn my brush like this, and I'm just going to start slowly putting white here and there on it, just here and there. Don't make it too yes, it's coming. So don't fill your whole thing, your whole goodie. And there I'm in the water. So this is absolutely beautiful. We're going to have to hurry up with this. I think, yeah, we're okay for now still. Okay, and then we're going to start with a little bit of the other colors, and we're going to slowly but surely start working it in. Yeah, and there, we're just going to start working it in. And then a little bit darker, a little bit greener. So all the colors that you like, you just go and do. The bigger your canvas is, the more you can play with it and see what you like, and then you will get the feeling of how I do. But every time keep your brush like this and put them everywhere where you want to put your paint, and then we go even darker. And then we're going to go back to our Hamilton brush that we blend with, and slowly but surely we're going to start blending it in. Work very slowly. Don't go rough, because your paint is still wet, so you can actually manipulate your colors quite substantially. So just start slowly and work it in where you want it. And you can see how it's starting to blend and start to pick up that colors. Remember, your darker color is a stronger color, so it's going to make all your light colors go away if you work too hard. So in other words, don't go and just go like this. You're just going to make mud, or that's what we call it. It's just a complete different color that you are making. So work slowly, because you want to get the definition in it. Slowly work your colors in, and you will see I work here and there. I will wrap it off, and then I will go again. And that way you get a complete different look on it, and you can always add more colors to it as you please. So you can always go and put a little bit more blue or a little bit more white, or any of those. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely way of making the sea for you. So now, while it's just drying a little bit, I'm going to show you that around you, nature provides you with the most amazing things and most amazing colors. And here where we are, there's literally millions of seashells lying around. But look at this nice colors. Now if we look at the sea, we look at the blues and the stuff like this. But look at these purples and these browns and corals, and it's gorgeous. So you can always bring it into your things, because as soon as you do that, you just pick up all the colors will start getting there. So use the things that you get in nature and just make something pretty. I'm going to use a seashell here. Let's take a little bit of a bigger one. And I'm going to take a smaller brush, and I'm going to do exactly what I've done on that one. I'm just going to slowly start painting it. So a lot of us like picking up seashells and we take them home and put them in somewhere in a jug or, woo, this is a big one. So yes, then we put it on and so on. So if the people around us is taking photos right now, they will see on how much water we're sitting. Take a photo now. Anyway, this is very, very, very funny. Luckily our cameras are fine. So you just keep doing this and you pray that you finish with this before you are in the sea. And you just carry on and make your shells pretty for you. This is really, really fun. I can honestly not say I've painted in the sea before, so I am very excited about this. And then you just make them pretty, the same way you did with that. And can you imagine later when these ones are completely dry, my feet are freezing. This coast is very cold. But anyway, so can you imagine when we are finished and we start taking the shells when they are completely dry and we make a display on your table or on one of your bowls or anything with it. It's going to be absolutely magic. So use what you've got around you to make it really, really, really nice. So I'm going to put that away and show you. To make waves is actually very easy. You take a brush, any brush that you want to do, and you take quite a lot of white paint. So if I take white paint, I put a lot on there, a lot. So my whole brush has got paint on it. Now you can see it's a whole heap of paint, okay? And I'm going to work this way around to try and show you. Now here my finger has touched it, my finger had blue paint on it. I'm not even going to worry about it. Don't sweat the small stuff. There is beauty in imperfection. And then you just start rolling your brush, which means your paint is lying on the one side, making like the waves do, and they leave a white foam behind. So just make that for you. And we're just going to make another one this side. There we go. And then you take a very thin brush that is dry. Let's take that one. And you just push it out. And if you do that, the wave will start forming. See, just push it out on it. Now remember, this paint is wet, so it's got like a bubble. It's wet, 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 wet. Do that and put it down. And now I'm going to turn it around. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to use the colors I've already used just to make these blend better with it. So I'm going to take my brush, that one, and I'm just going to start blending them in again with my hand, exactly in a flat brush like I had before. Start blending them in. With any ones, if you wanted a little more darker, you go darker. If you wanted a little bit lighter, you go lighter. And you just play with it till you are happy that what you've got is what you want. And if you then want to, and push it out a little bit again, you can, to make your waves that are not so blue. And then just work them in a little bit again. And this is how I make my waves. When I'm painting in the Cape Columbine, Titis Bay area, inside the water with my feet. This is how I make waves. I absolutely love it. It's awesome to be here, and I hope I taught you something. So keep watching, look at the next episode, and you're definitely going to see stuff you can't believe. See you soon. Bye-bye. Ja, my voete vries. Nee, môre draak slippers.